Hey cuties, welcome back to the channel. If you're new here, hey, if you're not, welcome back with me. Girl, I was gonna get ready with y'all, but then I was rushing. I've been having this in my closet for a while, this top. I've been having this in my closet for a while. And these pants I wanted to wear them. They have pockets. But yeah, this is the outfit. And then I wore my, obviously I already took them off. I was gonna wear heels, but I didn't know it was giving and it was informative. So I was like, do too much, but not too much. And I was already like, not really late, but I was already kind of rushing. So I was like, no, just, grab something simple. And I do want to say thank you to whoever, referred me, my Secret Santa. Don't get me wrong. I've thought about doing something like that. And you're like, doing something like what? I don't want to talk about it quite yet. I don't want to jinx it. Let it marinate. Not going to hold you. Life is getting crazy. I had to keep it age appropriate. I look really, really good. You know what I'm saying? You know what I'm talking about. If you get it, you get it. If you don't grow, whatever. By default, I like to think everybody's chill. Not because I'm a stupid green ass bitch. Y'all ain't never heard the saying, you don't know if you're entertaining an angel or something like that. It's something like that where it's like you don't know who's who. You know what I'm saying? In the sense of like who the Lord sent to you to be a blessing. So you shouldn't be an asshole to everybody. I don't know. I was taught that as a kid. Act how you want to act, and I'm gonna act accordingly. Amen. Amen. It's not Sunday, but we're gonna talk about it. Girl who not the girl, I call her a girl. She was cool. She was a lady. She's like a grown lady. She was tea. Well, if this don't work out, let's go get drinks or something. For real. She looked like a good time. I don't know, but I'm down to have a good time eating. Everybody's ready to have a good time. So that's that. Anyways, let's dive into last time we hung out together. Mind you, and in the rubber band that's holding my hair, I don't know how many popped off, but I can feel that it popped off. I don't know if I'm only one is holding it for dear life. I don't know. I don't know right now. All I'm saying is that's how I'm feeling right now. I'm going to address y'all later because I think y'all got the last laugh. But in actuality, I did what I had did over there on the other hand. Anywho, I did what I did simply because I was trying to get your attention. More of a creative director. Obviously, y'all need help. And then the person who decided to send the notice to me, girl, you still alive and kicking? You was the last person to send the notice. You was the last person I was expecting. I don't remember where I was, but I remember I was in a hotel room and I told you I was like, there's no malice behind what I'm doing. Where was I? What state was that? I don't remember you. That's the method of madness. And I can't tell you my next move. But just know, my next move, you won't be able to stop me. No one can. Where was we? We was in Dayton. Oh, hello. We went for that battle rapper band. Mind you, let's really talk about it because I really don't be talking about it. But I got there. I got there fashionably late. I always put fashionably in front of it because I'm not late. You know what I'm saying? I'm not late. But if I feel like if you put fashionably in front of it, it lightens the blow a little bit. I don't know. Apparently, I didn't really miss anything. I only missed one battle, and they said that was Zeke versus some boy, and I didn't even see Zeke's name on the lineup. So they said Zeke won. That's what the people, because y'all know I get to chat. And I'm a chatty. Y'all know I'm quick to make new friends. That's what my new friends is. My new friends is Zeke won. So I don't know about that. Couldn't really tell you. But my thing is with the Zan versus Jay Gray, that's what threw me off because there was a commentator who was like, it was a questionable battle. There wasn't like, and I'm not trying to throw anybody under the bus. I'm just going to say this as respectfully as possible. No, it was not debatable. It just comes with the territory. Like, you know what I'm saying? Like you're not saying it to be rude. There's a way you can deliver the message without being rude. Like if someone, I'm just going to say right now, Zan did not win. Respectfully, she didn't. She could have with her material, but it's the way she was just choking she was choking really bad. Like it was an easy 3-0. You know how they like choke and then they just be like, whatever, and just like throw the white flag? Yeah, it was definitely giving throw the white flag, and it wasn't just one time. So what is he talking about? That's what I'm saying. Respectfully. She knows she messed up. I hope she knows she messed up. And she can always redeem herself. But as for that battle, no. No. And it was, and like, and it's not that Jay didn't have good material, but it was just kind of bad to watch because it's like, she's easily just walking over you. Like, there was no fight back to it. For real. I'm just being honest with y'all. Av, I'm glad that I saw Av. It was a good battle. He made it a good watch. He did. Av versus Slade. Av definitely took the cake. Swamp versus Snake Eyes. I would give it to Swamp. I gave it to Swamp when I was there. Mind you, they asked me for my top 5 and I forgot to say Midian. I was discussing with somebody else and then it hit me like, for sure, no matter what, Charlie Cripps will always be number 1 on top 5. No specific order. Charlie's always on there. And if you want to argue with me, but you don't watch enough battle rap and you don't understand who Charlie is as a person, yeah, he's clowning, but there's a method to the madness. And if he takes you serious as an opponent, he's gonna dog walk you. Argue with your mammy, not me. I'll put money on the line about it. I feel like the mayor putting the Batman signal out. Somebody needs to hit up that purple face. Not purple face, it's blue. Because, yeah, I don't want to say his name, but somebody need to wake him up. Y'all know who I'm talking about. I hope he's in his mad scientist bag. Because his last event it was too long ago. I can't tell you when it was, but it was too long ago. Somebody wake him up. Tell him the city needs him. The blue face. His face is not really blue, but if you know his name, you know why I call him the blue face. But call up Papa Blueface. If you get it, you get it. If you don't, you don't. Tell him to get on his Zoom. Like, get on your Zoom. Maybe he is on his Zoom. He's concocting something. That's what I'm saying. He could be cooking up something right now. Who knows? I didn't hate Dayton. I didn't hate it at all. It was a cute little place. Really cute little place. Yeah. Anywho, so diving into it, get to the battle event, chilling, vibing, nothing really happened. I told y'all who I thought won. As it pertains to like who I watched, I think there was another battle that happened. There was the K2. That's what I'm saying. When I told y'all last time, I was like, when they said K2, I really was thinking about J2, but it wasn't J2. But with the K2 and like Joey, I'm gonna have to rewatch that because like I couldn't really hear Joey and I didn't like that. And I told him, I was like, you need to say that shit with your chest. Like you need to yell or something. You know what I'm saying? I ain't no nasty ass shit yeah, bitch. I told him personally. And that's the thing, because it's not like he don't have good rounds, but it's like for that battle, I couldn't hear all of his stuff. I couldn't hear all his material. So, but then again, I was seated at the bar. You know what I'm saying? So it's like with the chatting, it wasn't a whole bunch of talking, but it's just like enough chattering. You can't really hear too much. So I wish he would have projected more. You all probably think I'm over here not trying to say nothing. And skip over that. I'm not skipping over it. Besides them two, I feel like there was another group that battled, and I don't know if they was on the lineup. I don't even remember who they was. At that point, I was already next to Dolores' feet. Look, I be ready to have a good time. Cause I'm not here for a long time. Amen. So boom, now it's just like this after party. We're gonna say after party, but it's like event number 2. And that's what I'm saying. Like, I be feeling real competitive. That's my problem. I am really competitive. That's why I say, wake up that purple face. Papa, we're gonna call him Papa Purple Face. Why I keep saying purple, blue? I keep saying purple, but I mean to say blue. Wake up, Papa Blue Face, because y'all think y'all gonna out event us? Right? Let's throw some shit right now. For real. So boom, y'all, we about to go to the second place, right? And I'm sitting next to some dude because he was just standing there. He really was. He was just standing there. And my foot was on the chair, and I didn't really think like he was going to want to sit down. So boom, I'm just like, you want to sit down? Yeah, boom, he sit down. What a fool! Oh my goodness, he was going to take me to the after spot after the little thing. I think they thought I was ditching them, respectfully. I think they thought I was ditching them, trying to pull a fast one. You know what I'm saying? I wouldn't push it past me. I'd give it to my city and names. You know what I'm saying? Okay, cool. So I go ahead. I go to the bathroom right after the last battle because I really actually had to piss. I had that margarita. I was finishing up the margarita, the white cup. It was about like this big styrofoam cup margarita filled. Yes, ma'am. The Lord sent me an angel. We love a chivalry. We love chivalry. I keep telling you, chivalry is not dead. Maybe y'all be too aggressive. I don't know. Lighten up a little bit. You got to learn to be sweet. I don't know. Be just a girl. I'm just a girl. So chivalry not dead. You know what I'm saying? I be just a girl. For real. I don't know. They say chivalry dead. Chivalry not dead. I ain't never had no problem with nobody being chivalrous. That's what I'm saying. Maybe y'all be too aggressive. And y'all love trying to tell people what they should and shouldn't be doing. Don't tell people what they should and shouldn't be doing. You sit back and see if they're going to do it. And if they don't, you get about their face. I don't know. It don't sound like rocket science to me. Come out the bathroom. Oh my goodness. Where are my friends? They're friends. I go outside because actually, like, everybody's on their way making it outside. So I go outside. My friend left me. Well, the second friend. First friend left. Circled the block. My second friend had already said the offer before my first friend was like, I'm back, coming on my way back. Second friend lost second friend. I wasn't really tripping about losing second friend. We at the second spot. The event's happening. It's a basketball game. We're gonna leave it at that. You know what I'm saying? We had a good ass time. It was a basketball game. If you see videos and you look at it and be like, is that you? It wasn't me. It was AI. We had an overly good time. My first friend's friends, the one who circled it. So my first friend's friends, I'm helping them out. Bruh, every time I go out of town, I don't know, I be having new job titles. I don't know. I don't know. That's what I'm saying. I be doing stuff. I just be having fun. Boom. There's an after spot. And that's what I'm saying. Like, I'm actually, and that's the thing, because all we really need is a gymnasium. You know what I'm saying? And I can get, and we can talk about getting my friends out here. Y'all got to get on y'all Zoom, whether it's Papa Blueface or it's a promotion team. Yeah. I think y'all promoters could find a gymnasium. Yeah. And you collect your, you collect at the door. You know what I'm saying? You'll collect what you got to collect at the door. You do have to go to the bank in advance though and collect a bunch of ones. I do want to say that. You know, you got to put in a special request. You know what I'm saying? Because I don't think the ATM gonna give them enough. And keep them creeps away. If my friends come to this state, y'all gotta show them how chivalrous y'all can be. Exactly. Boom, had a good time. We go ahead. We on our way to the after spot. So en route to the after spot, we get to the after spot. Mind you, we got 15 minutes to spare. They talk about it's closed. What you mean it's closed? We got 15 minutes to spare. They talk about, no, we ain't letting nobody else in. This is why I don't like being out of town. Cause they give me A for effort over here. I at least get an A for effort. Y'all don't be getting A for effort over here. I be fighting. Literally, I be fighting. Makeup getting on stuff. Breaking heels. I broke a heel one time. I did one time. Oh my gosh, that just pissed me off. But that's what I'm saying. Like, I be fighting to get there. A for effort. You know what? We got you. You know what I'm saying? I don't know. That's what I'm saying. I don't know. They wasn't down for the cause over there. Business is business, and they was ready to shut it down. I don't know. It is what it is. So we didn't get to go to the after spot. Mind you, at the after spot, I got a paper cut. Oh my gosh. And I didn't realize I got a paper cut till later on. My life. It's the thing. Stuff is just like, mind you, and that's what it was. So boom, I forgot. I was like, there's something about the after spot that threw everything off, because like, I'm really not the type to be recording. I'm not. If you be around me, you know, can't nobody that's been around me tell you we never had a good time. I'm going to find us something to do if you trying to get down and do something. You know what I'm saying? And I ain't talking about nothing bad. And I don't side eye people. Whatever you want to do, we can get into. Let me know. You know what I'm saying? I don't like that shy stuff. Talk. Open your mouth. Close mouth gonna get fed. What you trying to get into? So boom. We there, right? Friend number 2 pulls up to the after spot. Oh, okay. You know what I'm saying? I don't really have no dealing with friend number 2. We had just met. My phone is by my side. I feel vibrations. When I seen friend number 2, I immediately knew what I was going to tell friend number 2. And because I already knew what I was going to get into, I had to go to the bathroom. Check the phone. Friend number 2. I'm not replying. I didn't reply to friend number 2. That's what I'm saying. To Buddy's defense, he probably thought I ducked off trying to flake on him. I don't know. I didn't really text friend number 2. Couldn't really tell you. But I never really had too much conversing with friend number 2. For real. So boom, I'm already knowing in my head, if I see friend number 2 and friend number 2 walks up to me, my phone died. I'm already knowing my phone died. It was a good game. It was really a good game because it was a bunch of afters. It was an after and an after and an after. I like them. They that's what I'm saying. They trying to out event us. That's why we need a promotion team, advertising it. But then it's just like politicking. I don't be trying to get into the business like that. I might just have to whisper some names. I'm just kidding. Just, you know what I'm saying? Like, I don't know, point you in the right direction and leave it at that. I don't really get into the politics unless I got to get into the politics. And I really don't have to get into the politics. Friend number 2 is looking at me, staring, gawking. I'm not liking this. I'm acting like I can't see friend number 2. For real. For real. It's not past nobody's bedtime. We're up. We're at it. Next one. Act like you know. For real. So boom, we go ahead. We go get something to eat. We go to Waffle House. We pull up to Waffle House. We see my other friend, my friend number 1's friends, who are now my friends. Because we're all friends. Exactly. We're going to call the person general manager. I'm going to say she for the purpose of this story because, like, I don't really get into pronouns. They, them, he, him. I don't get into that. But I'm not going to disrespect people's stuff. Like, I don't get into it because I'm trying to be respectful. I got a few friends that I would, you know what I'm saying? Because I'm friends with the community, I don't want to call it the ABC community. That's rude. But because I have friends from all walks of that community, that's why because it's just like, I feel like if I disrespect one, I disrespect all. But however, if you say some off the wall stuff to me, it's all that's off. Oh no, y'all know how I get young. I'm gonna say she, because she had boobs, but like she had aftershave. Based on the boobs and the hair, it gave she. But if we was paying attention to the aftershave, it could have gave he, or they, them, or she. That's what I'm saying. You know what I'm saying? So at this point, it's really up for grabs, but default, we're going to say she. Back up. Let me tell you all, cause I got a paper cut, right? I got a paper cut, but end up getting a souvenir in return. My souvenir was a pen. I wasn't tripping about my souvenir. I love pens. Look, I lift up this whole thing right now. I have like a whole, like I'm always writing. So I love a good pen. Like if it's a good ballpoint pen, just gets to writing smoothly. Oh my goodness, I'm obsessed. Really. I'm actually kind of geek. Kind of fuck with this little shit right here. So boom, I'm about to hold on to my souvenir for dear life, right? I got injured on the job. So yeah, we get there. Friend number 1, friends who are my friends are there, who were the part of the team, they're there. They haven't taken their order yet. So we like, okay, cool. We know by default, we about to wait anyway. General manager, she gets to like, I'm knowing something's off about her because she looked worked up. You can just look at her and tell she looks worked up. Like something's not sitting right with Shorty. Y'all, she comes up and mind y'all, there's her, this girl, this Caucasian girl, this mixed girl, and this black man. That's the staff. 4 people. The mixed girl, she got stickers. I remember her because of her stickers. I really liked her stickers, and I told her because I love stickers too. Girl, I'm a big ass little kid. Anywho, mind y'all, she's over there. She's not really doing anything. And the only reason I'm not throwing anybody down the bus, I want you to set the scene for you all. And okay, back up. The after party, we was with the name tags. If you understand the name tags and what I'm putting down, that'll let you know the scenery without, you know what I'm saying? We was with name tags. Not everybody had a name tag, but enough people had a name tag where you know we had a good time. And I hate when people got name tags and they don't got no bakery. How do you have a name tag and you don't have, you know what I'm saying? Like you got a name tag, but you don't own a bakery? you don't create bread. You know what I'm saying? And that's why I don't understand. It was this one dude. He was he dealt with white girls. Like, but not like white girls as in like white girls, the people, like white girls. You know what I'm saying? So he did white girls. Like he didn't he could have done it. I don't know if he did. I don't know if he did. I don't know if he did. But that's what he did. That was his little thing, you know what I'm saying? He was the stingiest motherfucker ever. And that's what I don't understand, because you're gonna make that back. And that's what I don't be understanding. And when y'all be skimming, and that's what I'm saying. Not all of them, but the ones that do it just throw me off a little bit. Because you're gonna make that back. Make that back in point some seconds. What is you holding on to your purse tightly for? Empty the bitch right the fuck now. That's what I'm saying. Keep the broke motherfuckers alone if my friends happen to come this way. Because what you holding on to your purse so tight for? Boom. Back to Waffle House. We at Waffle House. Mind you, I don't even want too much to eat. I just want a little simple eggs. I didn't know Waffle House had chicken. And when I go to Waffle House, guess what I'm going to be ordering? Chicken, because the chicken was going to fly. I know Waffle House did chicken, but we don't have a Waffle House over here. They have a steak and shake over there. Oh my goodness. All the like states down there. You know what I'm saying? So for like up north to have a steak and shake, that threw me off. Not in the bad way. A good way. Actually, doesn't Chicago have a steak and shake? Never mind. I think Midwest do have steak and shakes. I think it's just Minnesota. I don't know what the fuck Minnesota be doing. I can't tell if she be dragging her feet or not. Like, anywho. But I love that bitch for real. We locked in kind of sort of. You know, I wasn't supposed to be here, but I'm glad I stayed. I'm glad life did what it had did. And I like, obviously my driver's license is Minnesota, but I wasn't going to like, I ain't really rep y'all like that. I'm not going to hold you. I wasn't really repping y'all like that. But I rep y'all big now. I rock with y'all real heavy. Cause you ain't going to talk about me in mine. Minnesota what? Huh? Okay. I've grown to love the state. But that's what I'm saying. I never liked the state. I never really got out the house. So there was nothing really to like about the state. The black guy, the cook. You could tell, like he had 3 orders on the little thing. People are seated down. And I don't want to call her the white girl, but it's just like, I don't feel offended because you're all like making something that's not. Boom. So she's over here literally just standing by the cook. Just standing by the cook. She's not cooking. She's just standing by the cook. Every now and then she'll scrape the grill skillet. It's like a big skillet. I call it a grill or a skillet. I don't know the proper terminology for it, but those skillets, because I had one of those little skillet. When I grew up, my mom had a skillet. So it's like a really big skillet. And she's not doing that too often. Other than that, she's just standing there. And you're like, so the only person working is general manager? Yes. Our general manager is Caucasian too. And the only reason I emphasize that she's Caucasian too, because she's starting to change colors. She's changing colors and she's shaking visibly. Like she's shaking tremors. I'm confused because there's so many people here. You get what I'm saying? With all these people here, why is there nobody helping you? Why are you not directing? Are you not the head honcho in here? It's giving head honcho, but it's not giving head honcho at the same time. At one point, y'all, she tells us, mind you, she's supposed to take my friend's orders. My friend's friends, who are now my friends, she's supposed to take their order, right? Because they're next. She tells them, no, I'm not taking your order right now. I got to go clean the table. I got to do this. I got to do that, but I'm going to be back. Which, that's what I'm saying, made no sense because there's 2 other people, because we're not going to count the chef. There's 2 other people not doing anything. Why can't they do it? I'm confused. Mind you, if I was running it, I would take everybody's order and I would stick it on top of the little, like, the head of the thing. You get what I'm saying? At least, even if you don't want to, because she's reading the orders off to the chef. That's what threw me off too. Because she would take the order and then read it off to him. Like he can do more than one, like he's told her. That's why I told this one girl, I was like, she's never played, and I didn't say that to be rude, but it's like, you've never played the little cooking game as a kid. Girl, you gotta learn how to multitask. The little cooking games, oh, which, you know, I was in there. I was sending everybody their order. You never played the cooking game. Because if you played the cooking game, you would know how this works. I don't know. So, y'all, she's over here literally shaking. And she looks stressed. She's changing colors. Our good sister's changing colors. Like the damn rainbow. I can't make it up. She go clean the table. Y'all, why is she cleaning the table? Mind you, the chef don't got nothing to cook. Because she stopped taking everybody's orders. Can't make it. You could tell like the waffles are flowing out. It's pouring out. she's making the waffles too. And that's what I'm saying. She was wearing too many hats. That's why we're calling her general manager. She wearing way too many hats. Why are you making waffles when old girl next to the chef, she can make waffles? And it gets to a point where she throws 3 waffles away. I'm clearly watching her. Waffles overflowing. She opens the waffle maker up. The girl who is next to the cook goes over there, brings the trash can to her. She throws the waffles in. Those look like perfectly good waffles to me. I don't understand why are we throwing them away? I'm so confused right now. You're throwing them away as people have yet to order. There's a lot going on. There's a lot, and not in the best way possible. More people come in, and I'm talking about a bigger crowd this time. And you still have this, I'm telling you, we had a good chunk. It was a good little crowd already waiting. And then you got another, and you still haven't even came to take my friend's order. Mind you, where's everybody else when this went down? All of them. When I say from the mixed girl to the white girl that was next to the chef himself, they all went to the back. She's the only person in the front wiping tables. And she's just shaking and she's trembling. And I literally can't make it up. This lady is for real shaking. Clearly, visibly shaking. I'm what the fuck, bro? Like, I'm overwhelmed for her. And at some point, I started feeling bad. But the more I watched everything play out, I realized, like, she's just one of them people. And I feel like everybody has dealt with them in the workplace. I could be reading the situation wrong. But I feel like she's one of those people where it's just like, I finally got that job position. And it's just like, I got it. And I got it as this. Seeing that is crazy because I kind of move like that where it's like, I got it. For instance, we'll go to the TME, right? When I first asked people to assist, people helped, but there was a lot of negative comments afterward. And that's my thing. Why is y'all being negative? So I don't really be asking for help because sometimes it come with a whole lot. And I don't be want to do all of that. So I rather just do it my way. Your case is not my case. You know what I'm saying? So gauge what I say. Take what I say with a grain of salt because you could be one of those people, but it's not always a bad thing. You know, it's not always a bad thing, but you have to realize when you do need help and you have to actually verbalize that you need help. And I've learned that the hard way for real. So it's just like with her, she's not communicating, telling them nothing. So they leave, they go back. It's like, damn, all her work is left. Y'all, I guess she heard me say that. Soon as I say that, she go in the back. Next thing you know, her workers come back out. Okay, cool. Now she comes and she's taking my friend's order, the girls that were waiting prior to us getting down. She's taking their order. She take their order. Okay, cool. Then it's my turn. It's my turn and my friend. Me and my friend just died. It's our turn. She tell us, wait, I can't take your order quite yet. You only took one order. Since you did all this running around, you've only took one order. So now we still waiting to take our order. Mind you, the group that came in, they got a speaker. And guess who they playing? Nobody better than Young Boy. Promise you. So now they over here blocking the door. They playing Young Boy. One of the dudes, they young too, they teenagers, they young teenagers. One of the dudes gets to standing on the chairs. They wilding. Mind you, good sis is already shaking. She gets to shaking some more. It's not a laughing matter, but I'm so serious. She's literally shaking some more. Get down, it's a safety matter. Like, she's going off, and it's understandable at this point. Get the fuck down. I don't know why she's calling the orders out to him. Is that a protocol? Do you have to call out the orders to them? Not in Danny Perkins. They don't do that either. You know what I'm saying? They'll slap the order right there, and the chef will whip it up. I don't know. Maybe it's just a Waffle House thing. That's what I'm saying. We don't got a Waffle House over here, so I don't really understand the protocol. But I've been to one before. It's our time to take our order. But prior to her taking her order, she gets to walking away. And I'm starting to realize her pen doesn't work. Oh, prior to the pen, scratch all of that because how she did my friends were real grimy. When my friend go ahead, she get her the money to pay for her order. She gets to looking at the money as if it was a fake $100 bill. Mind you, my friend didn't give her a $100 bill. That's what I'm saying. She looking at the money like it's fake or something. She gets a 1, 2, 3. Like she's counting out her money mad loud. You didn't do that with nobody else. I didn't like that. General manager slowly getting on my nerves. I'm slowly like not feeling bad for her no more. You a character, ain't you? And not in the best way. I don't like that for you. I don't like that. So she gets to count her money. I'm looking at her. I let it be. Okay, cool. None of us say nothing. None of us say anything. She counted the money, this, that, and the other. Cool bet, right? I go ahead. That's what I'm saying. Then they leave. So boom, they leave, right? Now it's our time to take our order. I see that she's looking for a pen. Y'all, mind y'all, like I told y'all, what did I tell y'all? I have a pen because I got a pen. I go ahead as a good Samaritan, as a child of Christ I am. I'm irritated about this because bitch, you could have, yes, Lord. I hand him my pen. I said, you can use my pen because at this, I need you to take my order because I'm actually hungry. All of this is really frustrating me. It's really frustrating me. You could have been done with my order by now. And mind you, I don't even want too much. I just want bacon, eggs, and hash browns. That's it. That's really it. That's all. I just want all sides. I just want nothing but sides. I don't want all this extra stuff. I can't eat a whole waffle. The most I can eat is half of a waffle. I always got to share a waffle. I don't know what it is. I don't know what it is. I just don't eat a whole waffle. Send me to Texas Roadhouse. I'll swallow all them breads and ask for another basket and another one and another one. I'll down the baskets. But pancakes and I don't know. It just seems it be tasting like a lot. I don't know what it is. It's only pancakes and waffles though. Oh, and then back to the other friend. So friend number 2, he didn't come talk to me. We damn near brushed shoulders a little bit, but like I said, act like I couldn't see him. I couldn't even touch my phone at all. If I did have to see what my phone was telling me, girl, I went to the bathroom, came back. But I didn't want to go to the bathroom too bad. You know what I'm saying? Back and forth, back and forth. It was going to look suspicious. Having a good time watching the game anyway, so I didn't really too much care about it. Yeah, I give her my pen. She gets to looking at my pen, y'all. I'm not feeling no type of way because my pen was a tad bit oily. And you like, girl, what? I had oil on my hands. I rubbed the oil on my arms, my legs, and some oil got on my shoes. I didn't care. I had leather boots on. I have a leather oil that you can put on the boots. I didn't put that on and I didn't bring that with me. I didn't really too much care for it. I don't know. Didn't think too much of it. However, when the oil did splash on me, not a bunch, but when the little that did splash on me, I rubbed it on my boots. So now my boots are glistening a little bit. And I rubbed it on my thighs because I had some shorts on and the boots were thigh high. The pen had oil on it. So I'm thinking the pen is what got her, you know what I'm saying? Then she gets to reading the pen. Yes, girl, this is advertisement. Do you not understand what advertisement is? Yes, you see the branding. You see stamped and certified. She is side-eyeing the pen a little too long for me. Girl, at this point, give my motherfucking pen back. You acting like you're too good for this pen or something. And that's what I'm not like. And mind you, I didn't say anything. My friend had said the same thing. Why was old girl looking at your pen like that? I wasn't. See, and that's what I like. I like when I'm thinking something. And then when somebody says it, I know I'm not crazy because you peep that too, right? She go ahead. And at this point, she too busy looking at the pen and not taking order. And I'm telling you, this is a lengthy enough time where it's just like, what the fuck? At some point, I had asked her because she had came back to the little register. Like, is this y'all first time having these many customers? I'm just trying to get a feel of what's going on. And I just asked her in a nice way. I asked her word for word verbatim, can't make it up. Is this y'all first time having these many customers? Y'all, she walked out of my face. I wasn't trying to be rude. I'm asking a valid question. Asking her so I can get a clear understanding. So I can give you some recommendations. You ain't got to take my recommendations if you don't want to. I really don't care. I really don't care. I'm really just trying to help you out. Just lighten the load because you vividly shaking. Because she even ended up burning herself. That's how bad she was shaking. Because at this point, I don't like that. I don't even like that. I don't even like that. At first, I thought the oil was throwing you off. But no, it's not the oil. It's not the oil. You reading the name and I guess it's not sitting right with you. If you want to ask questions, ask questions. Like, what the fuck? Like, girl, do what you got to do, but take the order, please. You know what I'm saying? I'm not saying this I'm thinking of it. Ask whatever you got to ask. Say what you ever got to say. But please, use this pen and take the order. I didn't give it to you just for you to be looking at it. What is wrong with you? Your pen's not working. You don't have any other pen. And now you're acting ungrateful. I don't like that behavior. That's the ungrateful stuff. I don't like that ungrateful stuff. So, boom, go ahead. Like I said, boom, she take our order. Mind you, when my friend said the order, she gets to doodling. Why did you stop writing? She is no longer writing. She gets to doodling. As long as you understand what your doodles mean and the order come out right, nobody really cares. I don't really care. So boom, take our order, right? Shorty take our order. She give it to the cook. Now the cook over here making our food. You would think she would take the order for the next person, the dude next to me. He was he was like trying to make slick comments. He wanted to be like it was very much giving class clown, but not in the best way possible. Like he was trying too hard to be funny, and capitalize off of the situation of her being whatever. He was trying to be funny about it, but ain't shit funny right now when I'm hungry. All of y'all really starting to piss me off. You know what I'm saying? I just want to eat. And y'all over here playing around my face. If I gave him my pen once, I'm like, you can use it. Give it back. I ain't never got my pen back. So am I tight about that? Yes. That's why we need my friends to come back over here so I can get another pen. I don't want no other pen. I want their pen. So y'all need to get to situating something, doing something so we can get our friends back over here. That's why I said, wake up. Papa Blueface. Wake him up. We gotta get them back over here. For real. For real. It ain't nothing to it. One phone call. Call for you. But we gotta get them over here. I want my pen. So after she take our order, she will give our order to the cook. Because by now he's done with the girls that were in front of us. He's done with their food. She come up. She gets to calling their name. They in the car right now. You can put the food right here. She gets to looking at me like I'm a hungry ass, big ass, wide back, saber-toothed shark who ain't never ate in 15 years. That ass when I say she's holding the food like this and did I speak French or something? Give me the food, don't give me the food. I really don't care. You could put it on the counter and take this boy's order that's behind us, but you want to sit here and be holding it. Why would you be holding the food when you have other people's orders to take? In the last group that came, you have not even touched them. The boy who's behind us, he's here with his friends. You haven't even taken his friends' orders. And you want to sit here side at, girl, at this point, you really working my nerves. You really like, at this point, like, I'm trying to be so kind. That's what I'm saying. It's a default setting. You don't never know when you're entertaining angels. For real. So it's a default setting. But now you over here like, I'm over here, girl. I looked at her. I didn't even say nothing to her. She saw us interacting. So at what point do you sit here and be like, oh, you just want to eat her food? When you just took my order. You just took my order. We already paid. I don't know. That's what I'm saying. I don't know. I don't know what she had going on. General manager was really working my nerves. And I was really trying to like, you know what I'm saying? I was really trying to let go and let God, but she was slowly making it there. At this point, girl, I stopped looking at her. I go ahead and I'm realizing y'all still waiting in line. I give my menu. I told them, I said, do y'all need the menu? I turned around asking who needs the menu. Whatever. Let me help these people out because I'm not helping you out no longer. You all need to figure out what you want because by the time you get your order, it's gonna be Friday morning. You know what I'm saying? The next week, not even the next week. It's gonna be the following week. So y'all go ahead, look at what y'all need to look at, and everybody talk about, oh yeah, this, that, and the other. Mind you, I stopped paying attention to her at this point. My friend left to go get the girls. She go ahead and she puts the order down in front of me. Okay, bitch, I thought you was going to sit here and hold it until they got in here. Stupid. So, excuse me. Well, let me watch my words. Amen. I told you I'm a work in progress. So, boom, we go ahead. And because there was two girls. So the other girl who come, she say her name too. I'm like, yeah, she was with her. You would think she would take the other kids' orders. No, did she? No, she didn't. She got to doing other stuff. Mind you, the two girls get there. So one of the girls like, you forgot my tea. Because I guess she ordered tea. She ordered a beverage. She's like, what? Oh, okay. So she goes over there with the hot water. She puts the hot water in the cup. So she did put the lid on because my friend had to take the lid off. And that's what I'm a tad bit confused about. Because y'all, if the lid was on, I mean, it's still possible. But you know how badly you got to be shaken? That ass, I can't make it up. She put the hot water in the little coffee, y'all know the styrofoam coffee cup. Y'all know how it look like with the little lid that comes. Next thing you know, like she's shaking like this. She's shaking like this, gives her the cup. Still shaking, because mind you, she's been shaking all day, but she's still shaking. Gives her the cup. And when she gives her the cup, water wastes on her hand. Hot, scorching hot water. You can see the steam from the water is wasting on her hand. She puts it down and she yanks her hand away and she goes over in the corner and she's like trying to calm down. At this point, she's no longer shaking. What the fuck, bro? At this point, I'm overwhelmed. If I was a health inspector, it's too much going on. Too many violations. Y'all know I know health codes. Why? Bro, I'm certified. Act like you know. Yeah, okay, girl. I be busy, bro. I got stuff under my belt. For real. I'm stamp certified. Y'all be thinking I'm joking. I'm stamp certified for real. So, with that being said, scratch all the violations. Now you done burnt yourself. All because, mind you, the light-skinned girl is there. She's literally just walking back and forth. She hasn't really been doing much. The white girl's still next to the chef because when they came out of the door, everybody went back to the same areas that we originally saw them in. You could have asked the mixed girl, hey, can you go get her hot water for, you know what I'm saying, for her tea? Give her the tea bag. And then the girl was like, my friend was like, oh, I didn't get no honey. Obviously, her hand is burning. So it's just like, now you can't take nobody else's water. I should have took my pen back at this point. I don't know. It was just too much going on for me to even, like, at this point, I think I just forgot about the pen. Because is my food even being cooked? Are you going to take these kids' orders? Because they not grown-ass people. They could be, but they have baby faces. So I don't know. The last group that came were a bunch of kids, though. They definitely were a bunch of kids. And they was making her crash out. And I don't blame her because you being a little too loud. Pipe that down. They had a speaker. Like you got your speaker blasting. They yelling on top of the speaker. And this is after she had one of her like shaky moments. So they was really like trying to send her off the edge type stuff. That's what it was given. They was trying to send her off the edge. So I understand her yelling at them because I was going to yell at them if she didn't. For real. At this point, I work here. See, I'm certified. Because at this point, girl, anything for me to get my food, I ask the cook. Because the cook is done. He's waiting for the next order. He's done with what? Our food. He's waiting for the next order. Shorty's over there in the corner. We know not to say nothing to her because you just burnt yourself. All because you're not over here asking for help. And I don't even understand why right now. I don't understand why. I don't. And that's what I'm saying. I don't know if she think I was trying to be funny to her. No, it's like, girl, I'm actually really trying to help. Like, girl, God sent you an angel. For real. This package might be a little beat up. Fine and beat up. You know what I'm saying? When I say beat up, I mean rough around the edges. It might be a little beat up. You know what I'm saying? Special delivery. This is for you. This is what you prayed for. Hello. I'm here to assist. You know what I'm saying? Like, I'm your blessing in disguise. For real. They just don't be knowing. For real. They just don't be knowing. At this point, ain't nothing about to get done. Ain't nothing about to get done. Mind you, the girl with the sticker, she went over there to the cashier place. Why, if anything, don't she write down the order? She could have wrote down everybody's order. And mind you, you're putting people's names on the paper. So if you're putting everybody's name on the paper, at what point does it matter? You get what I'm saying? All of this is going on. 4 more people walk in, biker group. I'm going to call them biker group because they actually have bikes and helmets. 4 people walk in. They sit at the table. I wouldn't have did that if I was y'all. We've been standing here and we ain't even, you know what I'm saying? I don't know if she's even going to make it to the tables. You sure she even going to get over there? If you've never been to Waffle House, it's like an island. Imagine like a big island and then the chairs. Y'all know how like you have apartment kitchens and they have islands and then there's the chairs. So kind of like that, but big. So at this point, I'm seated down on one of the little things. I'm just waiting. But my friend, obviously, like she hasn't got her honey. She got her order, but she's really ready to go because my friend was putting in work. Yeah. So I go ahead and I ask the chef. I said, excuse me, sir. You know what I'm saying? That's what I'm saying. Y'all be talking a little aggressive. You know what I'm saying? But if I'm cussing somebody out, it's warranted. Y'all know. Because you done worked up my nerves well enough. You deserve it. And at this point, I don't even feel bad. For real, bitch. I let you hang yourself out to dry. Type stuff. You know what I'm saying? I go ahead. I ask the chef, I'm like, excuse me, can we have some honey? You know what I'm saying? Real soft, real cute. I'm just a girl. Y'all don't be acting like just a girl. Y'all be acting like hoodlums. Be a lady. Be a lady. Maybe you'll get some chivalry done. I don't know. Some of y'all do be acting a little aggressive. No, don't side-eye me because this one girl hopped on TikTok and she had told this one dude he was broke and she was calling him all type of names. And I forgot what he did, but it was something that wasn't big. It wasn't crazy because women were in the comments defending the dude. And don't get me wrong, he was flawed, but the way she like delivered the message, like it's like she was waiting to cuss him out. Like he did something small and she was just waiting to cuss him out. He wasn't right, but the situation wasn't that big for you to, you know what I'm saying? It's like, it's not like he was insulting you over here trying to get your cookies from your cookie jar because you know what I'm saying? I'll cuss you out for that. You know what I'm saying? You trying to snatch up my cookies back up. He's like, yeah, for real. Gives us the honey. We get some sugar packets. My friend gets it going because my friend's been working. This summer's for me. Last one, y'all took the last one. This one's mine. Mine. It's mine. Mine. Just like the little thing for fighting even mine. Little birds. But we just waited. And we finally get our order. When we get our order, you would think she would take the next person's order. No, and then there was more people that was coming. It was a lot, and she was still the only person. Her and the chef were the only people that was working. That's what I'm saying. The other two girls, easy money. I wouldn't even be mad at it if I just stood there, stand there and be a pretty face. Okay, sign me up. I'll go places, but I don't really come back with recommendations on some like y'all need to get these people over here. I don't ever do that. That's how you know I really had a good time. Bro, I had a ball. I had a ball. That's the thing, because it's like, bitch, I don't need pictures and memories. I remember. And I'm not gonna hold y'all. I like when I don't remember and then like I have that nostalgic moment. Something reminds me. I like when I have that, oh my goodness, and that memory comes back. I love that. I actually do. That's why y'all serial killers be getting caught. Y'all just wanna souvenirs. Why the hell you need a souvenir? My pen would have been my souvenir. Dumb bitch. I've heard about that. I've actually heard about that. I actually wanted that pen. I wanted that pen. It's the fact that she disrespected my pen that really got me tight. Because I didn't have to give you no fucking pen, bitch. Despite the fact that you didn't under my skin, I think this is the Lord testing my patience. Amen. 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 And y'all like, you still ain't passed this patient test? Girl, I'm a work in progress. It's not that I haven't passed it. I think I've passed it a few times now. But you know, every now and then you gotta not really pop quiz, but you know, like a reminder. I don't know what you call it. You got to make sure, you know what I'm saying? You got to make sure it's like, you know how you got to like, when you get your driver's license, you got to like go back and renew it. Or if you like get any type of license, you got to go back and renew it, even though you got it the first time. It kind of be like that. So yeah, that was the bulk of the trip. I'm not gonna hold you up. And then Buddy came up trying to hit me and talk about some, yeah, we should link this, that, and the other. If I have a reason to be out here, yeah. But if you want to come see me, yeah, okay. I'm not gonna tell you. I can't promise you that I'll link with you. If you want to fly me out, even better. But don't do that expecting my coochie, because it ain't up for sale. You know what I'm saying? Stingy. You don't see on my forehead, biggest self ever written, because stingy is written across it. You could ask about me for real. What's words but no action? Amen. Okay, for real. Everybody be popping big shit to the action time. You know what I'm saying? For real. I'm not geeked up and seeing about all that stuff. I promise you I'm not. Took me back to my track years. For real. Because they had a delay. And I got to dashing. I was dashing. There goes Prancer and dance. Oh, okay, yeah. Start that Christmas song. That's what I'm saying. It gotta be worth it. Like, I don't just go just to go. If the card is worth it, I'll slide through. Then I really wanted to pop my shit because, like, yeah, bitch, yeah. They said, like, Minnesota, like, I haven't seen one of them big ones in so long. Cause y'all know they be doing them little mini. I don't want to say jets. They be doing them mini ones. Yo, they had a big one. A big bitch to take Minnesotans. That's like I thought. Y'all know how we get down. Thank you.